Welcome my dear children. In this video, we are going to see the summary of chapter A, cell structure and functions. You can see a variety of organisms around you. Each organisms vary in their shape and size. But all organisms, they perform certain functions in common. All organisms are made up of several organs and organ systems to perform these functions. During our interactive sessions, we have seen cell is a structural and functional unit of every organ, or we can say it is a structural and functional unit of every organism. In this chapter, we have also seen the different parts of a cell. Let us see the mind map of the chapter. In the first section, we have discussed what do you mean by a cell and about the discovery of different parts of cell. Also, we have discussed cell theory. We have seen cells may vary in their shape, size and number. Based on the number of cells in every organism, they can be classified into two: unicellular organisms and multicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms are those organisms which consist only single cell, whereas multicellular organisms consist of more than one cells. In the next part of our chapter, we have seen levels of cellular organization. Here we have discussed how an organism evolved from a single cell. We have seen cells are the structural and functional unit of an organism. A group of cells performing similar functions will form tissues, tissues will join to form organs, and organs will join to form organ systems which perform one or more functions. Next, we have seen different parts of a cell. The main three parts we have seen are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. In plant cells, we have seen along with cell membrane, they have got an outer thick covering called cell wall. And along with cytoplasm, we have discussed about the different components of cytoplasm that are called organelles. In the last part of our chapter, we have tried to differentiate between a plant cell and an animal cell. So that is our mind map all about. Dear students, in this presentation, we will discuss in brief on our chapter cell structure and functions. Cell is a structural and functional unit of every organism. The term cell was first coined by Robert Hooke in the year 1665 when he observed a cog under a microscope. Next, we have seen there are a wide variety of cells in shape and size. Based on the number of cells in organisms, they can be classified into unicellular and multicellular organisms. Organisms having only one cell can be called as unicellular organisms, whereas multicellular organisms have more than one cell. We have seen amoeba, paramecium, chlamydomonas as an example of unicellular organisms. Next, we have discussed about levels of cellular organization. Every organism begins its life from a single cell. A group of cells performing similar functions can be grouped into tissues. Tissues are again joined to form organs, which in turn form into organ systems. Next, we have seen about the structure of a cell and different parts of it. The three fundamental parts of every cell are cell membrane, cytoplasm and nucleus. Cell membrane. Cell membrane is the outer covering of a cell which holds cytoplasm and nucleus in it. It is also called plasma membrane. In plants, around the cell membrane, they have another thick covering called cell wall. Cytoplasm. A jelly-like substance between the nucleus and cell membrane is called cytoplasm. Cytoplasm holds various other components called organelles. They are Golgi bodies, vacuole, mitochondria, ribosomes, plastids, etc. Nucleus. Nucleus is an important component of every living cell. It is separated from cytoplasm by a membrane called nuclear membrane. Organisms can be divided into eukaryotic and prokaryotic based on whether they have nuclear membrane or not. We have also seen nucleolus, chromosomes and genes are the various components of nucleus. In the last section of the chapter, we have compared a plant cell and an animal cell. Hope children, this video helped you to get a summary of the chapter what we have learned during our interactive sessions. Thank you for watching. We'll see you during our interactive sessions. Thank you. God bless you.